May the force be with you. May the fourth be with you.
What's up, bro, Joe?
Good morning, Mundo.
Had a good weekend.
Yes, I did.
What'd you do?
Let me guess. You're empty. You taking some vitamins now?
Right. Glucosamine.
Glucosamine, good for the cartilage, right? The joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you you take that regularly?
Well, yeah, I just started taking it about 2 weeks now. I haven't
Okay.
noticed any difference.
Glucosamine chondroitin, right?
Right. And chondroitin plus MSM. Like, you take supplements, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have some glucosamine. I haven't taken it in a while.
You take fish
But
oil? Because I think you turned me on to fish oil because I take that.
yeah, fish oil. Lately I've been taking a lot of magnesium and B2,
Yeah.
which magnesium was suggested by my doctor because I remember I was having some real bad headaches.
Okay.
I had really one day was a couple of days was really chronic. I mean, I felt like I wanted to chop my head off.
Okay. Migraines.
Yeah, so the doctor recommended some magnesium sulfate. Said we don't get enough in the diet, so I guess I've been taking that. But I got
Yeah.
rid of the headaches, with a combination of different things. It wasn't just that, for sure. I think it was my posture and muscle. I think muscle tension, pinching on a nerve. So I would take Epsom salt baths as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I read a book on Kindle that, this guy said magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D. So I'm going to just try those.
Hmm.
I've been doing vitamin D, but not calcium and magnesium.
Yeah. Then I take a multi and
Yeah.
saw palmetto. I've been taking.
Yeah. Good for the prostate.
Right. Right.
I take milk thistle too, because that's good for the liver.
There you go.
And then lutein for the eyes and something called CQ10 for the heart.
Lutein for the eyes.
Yeah, lutein. It's like an orange pill. I think it's from carrots. And then also, what's it called? Ginkgo balboa for the brain.
Yes, ginkgo. There's so many supplements out. You could spend all day just taking
I
supplements.
do. I do. Like every time I'm sitting here for the thing, I usually pop a supplement or two.
Let's see, what should I take now? Okay.
Well, really, like when I do interviews, like, sometimes you get hungry during the interview or something, a long hangout.
Uh-huh.
I'll eat
Yeah.
the fish oil gummies. So
Okay.
that's pretty good snack. I
My
just
wife,
have one.
yeah. My wife takes all types of those yeah, she's got tons of supplements as well. But funny thing, she doesn't like swallowing a pill.
Right.
So if it's capsule, she's got to open it up and she'll just like, dump it in her mouth. Or perhaps like one of those chewables, like
You know what? Uh, have you ever seen those mortar and pestles? They really have nice ones now that are pretty cheap, around $10 that you can grind pills in and then like put them in shakes and stuff.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta check into that. It's like they're pretty cheap and they're really nice. They're like Oriental, the Oriental mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Yeah, because I use them for like I make a lot of homemade remedios for like my skin, and so like I crush up an aspirin. It does it really easy.
Hmm.
Anti-inflammatory.
So yeah, man. So you have really good skin.
Well, I'm trying to. I had to like start investigating it because I like started breaking out. And it's like wow, because I guess steroids or I'm not using steroids, but you know what I mean. Just more exercise. I guess my like hormones have stepped up.
Hmm.
So just try to take care of the skin. Steroids. I don't know why that crossed my mind. Because I was watching those Hodge twins, and they're always joking around, and then the guy said, "Hey, you got acne on your shoulder," and the guy says steroids. So that's where that came from. So you what doing hangouts all weekend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been around all weekend. Saturday, Sunday, I haven't been around.
Oh, where were you?
Working.
Just doing stuff at home.
Working. I get I'm ready to work. Yeah. Now today is really my day. I should be getting some stuff done around the house. Looking at the lawn now. Has to be mown.
Yeah, there was some sort of terrorist attack here in Garland, Texas. They're having some sort of Muhammad contest, and I guess some Arabs pulled up and they knocked them off.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Yeah. I think they pulled up in a van or something, and apparently had explosives and.
Wow, man, here in Texas.
Yeah, what a place to try. Go to Texas.
Right. I mean, everybody in the world's armed here. I don't know what those, do you ever really think about it? It's like drawing a picture elicits this sort of reaction. It's incredible.
I know. Over a picture, a character of Muhammad.
A drawing.
A drawing. A piece of paper with ink on it can be so offensive to so many people.
Okay, when you were like a hardcore Christian.
It's like the Bible, right?
What?
It's like the Bible. Piece of paper with words on it could be so offensive to so many people.
Right, I guess you could say it that. Well, think about it. Were you like really into blasphemy, like things that were blasphemous? And
I guess there were moments when I was quite legalistic, yeah.
Because like right now, I'm like really anti-sentimentalist, so as far as like adhering some sort of sentimentality to an image or something written is just,
yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
And I get kicked off for the pictures I put on. So somebody, there's always somebody out there to be offended, bro, Joe.
And it seems like it's not even. It seems you don't even have to do it in a blasphemous way. It's just drawing the picture itself, right? Just trying to make an image is supposed to be insulting. No?
Well, did you ever hear that guy? He wrote that book. It was like a Pulitzer book called The Kite. This guy, this kid flew a kite in Afghanistan and they beheaded him for it because it was blasphemy. You know what I mean? It's just people are looking to be offended.
I heard that story.
Yeah, it says like the kite something, and it was a story about a kid who just flew a kite and they just freaking killed him. A child, you know what I mean?
For a kite?
Yeah,
I don't get
some sort of blasphemy or something,
I don't know. I never heard that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Good thing they didn't do it to Ben Franklin. We never have electricity.
The thing is like, like ever since 9/11, it's like we have all this like experience with Arabs. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I didn't know that much. Could you imagine, before and after 9/11, how much you've learned about Arab culture? Tons,
Yeah, it seems the awareness was heightened quite a bit.
And just know what those guys are doing and all about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you ever
like in
think,
the 70s too? Like in the 70s when we had the
Iran hostage?
The hostage crisis that brought about a major awareness.
But dude, did you ever think, like growing up in high school, that they would be trying to pass laws against having Sharia in the future? You're like, what are you talking about, man? What the hell are you? Sharia law here in the United States? What the fuck, man?
It's not gonna happen.
But sure enough, man, freaking how many states have passed those anti-Sharia laws?
Covering their ass. But yeah, I mean, they that contest. They're trying to kill freedom of your freedom of expression. You're right.
Okay, well, how about this? Like multiculturalism. Like, let's say you saw a woman wearing a burqa walking down the street, with just a slit.
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's like, well, okay, it's a free, it's a free country. She could do whatever she wants, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so when she goes to the DMV, man, you gotta take that shit off so we can see your face, right, lady?
yeah.
That's what I mean, dude. I mean, it's sort of like, well, no, it's my culture, it's my religion. Bullshit, man. It's time for you to assimilate.
What a well, you ever thought about why do we need a license to drive?
Because, dude, we
No,
need
no,
some.
no. I mean, no. I mean,
Hey, Frank.
what to prove that you can drive? How many
Yeah, you
people
gotta
but
prove you
how many
can
people
drive.
have a license who cannot drive?
Dude, more people die because of car fuck ups than
Well,
gun.
I mean the principle of having a license. I mean, come on, it really doesn't take much to drive a car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, bro.
Yeah, come on,
Bro, Joe,
really.
before you shoot your mouth off, why don't you teach like some high schoolers driver's ed for a semester and then come back and do what you say, dude?
They, but they're not in that state of mind for their whole life.
No, we
Well,
need to start, having
I'm not
accountability.
saying don't teach somebody how to drive. I mean,
You got these fuckers, they're 90 years old and they're driving and wiping out everybody, right? Who the hell gives a driver's license to a
okay.
90-year-old
No,
person?
no.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Hey, Frank.
I mean the concept of having an identification card to,
Fuck yeah, identify their ass, man. Fucking write it on your forehead. I want to know who the fuck you are, man.
Well, we're not going to worry about that in 20 years because these cars are going to be driving themselves.
That's
There
what
you
I've
go.
heard, Frank.
Yeah,
What do you
Yeah.
think, dude?
I think that's great.
No.
I think that's great. I think cars should be able to drive on their own, and I think there has to be certain criteria if you want to drive automatically. So
Like, because those cars that drive themselves are going to be much safer.
exactly, they're going to be they're going to be great on time and traffic and things of that
Economy.
nature. Yeah, exactly. So it's a great thing. I think they have to have a special privilege for you to actually drive automatically. But that's just my take on it. But it's going to happen soon.
Good morning, Frank. May the fourth be with you.
Yeah, maybe the fourth be with you.
Is today a Star Wars day? I didn't know.
I have no clue, but I guess so.
Yeah, it's Star Wars Day.
I gotta
Even
put.
though
I got some
I'm
Star
not-
Wars.
Oh, I got so much Star Wars stuff I'm going to post up today that
Right,
it's going to be sick.
You
I got
think
like-
20 years though, Frank? These automatic cars are gonna happen in just 20 years?
Well, it's happening now.
Short amount of time.
I think no, it's happening now actually.
Where in China maybe?
No, in Europe, but it happened 10 years ago. Like they still developing. It's just that it has to be within the mass market. I don't know if it's going to be 20 years, maybe 30, but it's already done.
But what? Can you imagine the highways? I think it would peak a level of anxiety if I'm in a car and I feel like I have to get somewhere. You ever get that that sensation, and you're going a little faster. Just being kind of stuck in an automated car at a certain speed, and
I think with technology, I think a lot of things are going to be very organized, where things are going to be reminded, like your cell phone, your smartphone will remind you, hey, you have such and such time to get here. I think those type of things are going to be, people are going to be a little bit more organized instead of just going into the milieu in a sense.
aren't we?
I know what you're saying. I
You
know
feel like
it's
you're
gonna
creating
be-
a world of robots.
Dude, man,
Well-
that's transhumanism.
Well, I wouldn't put it. You see, we try to become very efficient. More and more, the more we try to do that, the more we are going to become like robots. I think we're heading towards there. It's not that we don't want to be like. To think of a robot is just to think of like a non-free will entity or something like that. But I don't think so. I think we
So
try.
our
to
lives are going to be ruled by the smartphone.
No, our lives are going to be ruled by ourselves, but we are going to become more like robots because we want to be so much more efficient. You see what I'm saying? We want everything, to get better, to get faster, to get smaller.
Yeah.
But it's an illusion though, isn't it?
We've been living in illusion since we were created. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
So
You just got to get used to making love to robots.
exactly.
What
I
I
guess. Yeah, they got that too. Porn isn't a perfect example of.
No, I mean, these people are robots, man, in my life.
Well, it's safe. They're predictable.
Yeah, that's right. They are
Yeah.
pretty damn predictable.
Back to what was just happened in Texas.
Uh-oh. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just I came
What
across.
doesn't happen in Texas? What doesn't happen in Texas?
And when it happens big. It was funny. I was reading the article. It was I think it's the Daily Mail. I never heard of this website. Just to confirm, and so I went to Daily News and just to confirm that this story was true. But
Daily
it was
Planet.
just the irony I found is it's like a paper. They're reporting this, the incident and why it happened, and they have some photos of police there and everything. But the interesting thing is they have a photo of the law enforcement looking at the pictures of the caricatures, but the characters are blacked out on the news report.
Oh, please.
So this is like you're supposed to be talking, this is against the freedom of expression. So yet you are not even expressing your freedom
That's a
to
good
show the
point.
caricatures. I just think if it was any other kind of story,
I think it's a conspiracy, man.
Oh, here we go.
but it's just weird. I wonder how many news reports out there are actually going to show the picture now.
Look.
Why it happened.
Do you remember South Park?
Yeah.
The cartoon.
But not the later cartoon, but the one previous when they had the religious superhero friends. They had Buddha, they had Jesus, they had Muhammad, and they showed Muhammad.
They did.
They did. It was never an issue.
Mm.
Nobody said nothing. All of a sudden, everybody's saying something. Like,
And then they did that little. They did that little censored guy.
Yeah, but that's later. That's later on when the whole thing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, nobody said shit. Now everybody's saying something. It's odd. It's a conspiracy, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's something's up.
But Frank, why is it so? I mean, even if you don't put in a putting a figure of Jesus, not even putting it in a blasphemy light, just a character,
I have never heard of this until I saw the news. I never knew it was a problem.
Really? You're Muslim, and
I have. This is odd. We're not supposed to draw pictures of even people.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's an engraved image.
It's an engraved image, but I never thought it was taken so seriously.
So is this just a fundamentalist group? It's one.
I have no clue. Even
Really?
like I met some really hardcore fundamentalists.
Sufis?
No. These are Salafists, and they never went to that extreme.
Yeah.
They never went to so like that's
So you think
crazy.
This is just like you said, a conspiracy?
Yeah, man, because I don't know. This sounds really crazy. It sounds crazy. Like you have to have some type of mindset. It's like, all right, you're gonna draw a picture of my prophet, so I'm gonna kill you. That's insane.
So you think there's like a plot from like the New World Order or the Illuminati just to?
No, I never said that.
I'm just throwing a theory out there.
I have no clue.
Okay, well,
using this as a way to use fear to manipulate the masses? I mean,
It sounds like it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it is.
Okay,
But it
Frank,
just sounds insane.
how does
it-
blasphemy work, Frank?
I guess saying something against God or, one of the prophets or anything like that, and I guess that's what blasphemy is,
Okay,
It's
offending.
just a strong word, though. It's really,
how many things have been done against? I mean, Christians. You had the Christ and piss one time they used,
yeah.
or you
Metal.
had Sade ripping up the Pope or something like that. All this.
Not Sade, that's Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor. Okay.
Yeah, that kind of ruined it. Ruined
I
her
almost
career.
got it.
Ruined her career, by the way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Oh, Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead
She was a
O'Connor,
nut.
Yeah, when she did that in Saturday Night Live, it really.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, that was it.
Well, she was a
Yeah.
nutbag.
But I mean, nobody's going out killing people.
I
right?
know, right?
I mean, at least the Christians are not going to kill people for doing this stuff.
Like, I never get the urge, Brother John, to kill someone if they drew the prophet. I never get that urge, so I don't know.
Okay, well,
man.
is there like a reward if you punish somebody for blasphemy in Islam?
I don't know if it's a reward, but it's basically, let's say, there's a special type of person that does, like, when you talk about Sharia it's like domestic law, criminal law, individual laws, it's a whole compass of things. So it's a very complex system, but in some countries, like if you say something against a religion or anything like that, then yeah, you could be liable to punishment, especially when the Sharia has the criminal component into it. And there's only two countries that do that. That's actually Saudi and Iran. Those are the two countries that actually imposes criminal Sharia. So it's I don't know too much about it,
Okay,
but not a lot
how
of
about
countries do that. Yeah.
How about this, Frank? That blasphemy is like a very hardcore traditionalism, where you're trying to protect the concept at all cost.
Yeah, I think
Extreme
they're
feel-
mostly like closed societies like that, like very the us against them type of attitude, like this wall of separation.
Xenophobic, yeah.
Yeah, of other groups. Yeah, the more society becomes that way, the more crazy it becomes, I believe.
Okay, how about extreme fealty towards a concept?
Yeah, so like an ideology.
Okay,
Yeah, like there's no in between. It's like black and white.
right.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I
so that's a
think
great argument against black and white thinking.
oh yeah, man, I see that a lot in a lot of people when they speak. They got this
Absolutism.
are you a friend or an enemy? You know what I'm talking about.
Reminds me, it might be of interest. I posted a couple of videos from Alan Watts on black and white thinking.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
love Alan Watts. That's in the Bible too. If you're not with me, you should be scattered. Something like that. Jesus said that.
Well, the thing about scriptures and things, they're very allegorical for that time and that purpose. Yeah, it has a time and a place, and I think when people take things very literally, I think that's extremely dangerous.
Okay, well, I mean that's half of American Christianity, at least, taking things literally.
Hmm.
I find it kind of strange that religious folk feel that God needs lawyers.
Oh, they need somebody to speak for them, supposedly. God can't speak for himself, but they need me to talk. They need me. I know what God, what God is thinking.
And you should listen to me.
You know how that forbidden fruit guy was slapped down for saying religion is a mental illness?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, couldn't he have moved it to say religion is dangerous somehow, like what we're talking about, that it's dangerous and it's absolutism?
I think certain. I think a type of thinking is dangerous.
Okay.
When you have like absolute certainty of things.
Mm.
I think that's extreme. Yeah, I think that's extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Not allowing even for the possibility that you can be wrong.
Exactly.
But that's like the
Like
whole
if you're
pillar of the religion, Frank.
Is that more of
Well,
a
not
symptom of insecurity?
there's yeah, there's actually there's a lot of people who are religious that you won't even know about because they don't think that way. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
A
they don't
lot.
have that type. And religion could actually teach that, could teach those concepts, but they could do the other thing too. So it depends on how people manipulate words. But I think they had that mindset in the beginning, even before they found it.
Mm.
In most cases, I believe.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You know, when people talk about religion, what they're, you know, you get this picture in your head, but what are they actually making the arguments against? And knowing the history and the whole mechanism behind it. Religion, you know, it's and going back to its source. I think that's basically the meaning of it.
Okay.
It's a Latin term, you know, and I think you know, religion could be a very communal thing, but I think when it gets down to it, it's a very individualistic thing. It's a very personal thing
All right.
for someone.
You know, because that's like there's a lot of groupthink I can see in religion. You know,
Well, it's a cohesiveness. You could do the same thing with ideologies.
Mm-hmm.
right. Now, to me, Frank, religion will always be some sort of group activity. It's just hard to put it in the category of individualism. I could see it. What happened when they start doing that?
Yeah,
Calling it spirituality.
in the million. I think organized as people may think it is. You know, even within groups, people have different opinions and different thoughts. You know.
Okay, do you go to Sufi church or a mosque? I mean,
Sufi
or,
church.
Yeah, I do. Sufi
Okay, you
church.
do.
That's awesome.
well, to
Yeah,
me,
must-
Sufism is more meditation.
Yeah, it's strange actually. It's not, you know, it's not like a yoga class or something. But it has its traditions, contingent upon its order. You know, it has some of them are very strict, some of them are very lax. It just depends on which order and which group. You know, I have a Sufi masjid, you know, less than a mile from here.
Oh,
And
convenient.
and I go and I participate, and you know they're very traditional, but you know it's a mosque. That's what it is, and they have special practices, um, and I enjoy going there. They have us, you know, and it's really what attracts me for me to go there is not because it's what they call a Sufi mosque, but it's more about their practice and their etiquette and the way they speak. It's very stoic.
Stoic.
Yeah, you know, if you heard of Stoic philosophy, it's. I was always attracted to that, and just love being there. And yeah, when you go there, it's very meditative, but it's very communal. You know, you have kids there running around, and you know, families, you know, all different sorts of people, you know, coming together for special occasions. So it's like a Sufi church, if you want to call it that way.
Okay, so what happened to the martial arts? Why didn't you get into that?
Uh, I never wanted to pay for it.
Didn't want to pay.
I didn't want to pay for it.
Frank's got a little Jew in him.
I know. I don't want to. I love martial arts. I just love. I would love to have like a Zen master or something like that teaching me, and
For a
For
cent.
free.
I never had the opportunity. You know,
Mm.
but I
I did for
never.
a couple of years actually, and um, my instructor, he was like one of the youngest to become a 10th degree black belt.
Okay.
He created his own system and everything.
Like Bruce Lee did.
Yeah, yeah, it was Chakido. So it was kickboxing with jujitsu and taekwondo. So it was like his mixture.
Like, wouldn't you guys like to work on your balance for like a year? Just work on it.
I think you got to work on your balance every day of your life.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you could go to my gym right now, dude, and I like to test your balance. Watch you fall on your face a million times, dude. Can you
How
stand
do
on
you-
one leg?
Oh yeah, I could.
I can stand on one leg.
I do yoga, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, so I like yoga.
You could do martial arts. Just go trip from yoga to martial arts.
Yeah, I want to do judo.
I want to do standing meditation, man. I think that's badass.
Yeah, meditation is cool. I like it. It makes definitely it brings a calmness. You know, I'm gonna start promoting Star Wars today.
Right.
You know, I want to promote the Force. I think.
I was gonna say a good balance exercise, bro, Joe, is like they have like these stands, metal stands, and you try to like step up on one leg with your other foot lifted in the air.
Hmm.
And that's hard as shit to do, man. It shows you like how weak your legs are, to lift yourself on one leg.
How high do you have to lift
Do it
yourself?
smooth. Well, let me see. The stool's about, I don't know, maybe a foot off the ground, and you put one foot on it, and then you lift your other leg. You put your heel up, and then you just lift yourself up on just one leg.
You gotta show us a picture.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Should probably on YouTube, but that's a damn good exercise, man.
And
Just
then what? Hold it there for a certain
No,
moment?
just going up and down. Working on your leg strength and your balance, so that you could just stand up on one leg only, not two.
Why doesn't it seem like that's not too difficult?
Go get a stand, dude, and then put one foot on it, and then pull yourself up with just that one leg, with your other heel in the, with
Okay.
your other toes aimed in the sky.
Okay.
And do it smooth, man. I mean, you're going to be wiggling all over the place, but just do it over and over, smooth, like a dancer.
Mm.
Dude, you never got into martial arts?
I did, yeah,
Yeah, like Bruce Lee and shit. That was it, man.
I did for a couple of years. We didn't do that exercise, to tell you the truth.
What did you do?
We did a lot of floor stretches.
A lot of
We did-
bowing?
No bowing, no. A lot of stretching.
Mouth.
A lot of stretching, a lot of calisthenics, So we, running, running
So can you
plates.
still kick?
Well, not as well as I used to, but yeah, I could. I do.
You gotta start
Yeah,
kicking people in the face.
Dude, practice the swan like in the Karate Kid, dude.
Oh yeah, that is hilarious.
I think I
Did
got
you do it, dude? Could you pull off a kick like that?
I think I got a pretty good front kick, side kick. Roundhouses were always were different.
Okay, you could do a side kick and leave your foot in the air, just like freaking Bruce Lee could. Put it like an inch from somebody's nose.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I don't know about that.
could get that,
Did you ever see that street test where Bruce Lee was like showing off some moves, and he just like did a side kick like nothing and put it like a centimeter away from this guy's nose?
That guy was like a fucking alien, Bruce Lee, man. Some of the
He was
videos I've
awesome,
seen,
man.
Yeah, he is.
fucking believable.
Yeah.
You see the shit when he was playing ping pong with freaking
No, I haven't seen
nunchucks?
that one. I've seen the
Oh,
one
you
inch
got- he did it for a commercial in the '60s. Look it up. He played
Quinn Chong.
He played ping pong with nunchucks. He beat two guys.
Oh,
Like,
I gotta see that.
Oh, it's fucking phenomenal.
So are you pretty good at nunchucks?
Oh, that's. Who is good at nunchucks?
They're not
Bruce Lee.
Who the hell devised a freaking weapon like that? Like,
whack! It's a flail.
I don't know who invented that. It must have been him because I don't know who else could. I want to see people who could actually use it.
You gotta go see some of the video he also does with the nunchucks. The guy has a fucking matchstick standing there with a match in his mouth, and Bruce Lee, they put like a little the flint or whatever, the striking part on the nunchucks, and he lights the fucking match. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might get into martial arts. That or dancing.
Dancing is good. What kind of dancing?
I don't know, dude. It's just some sort of more activity, you know? Like I'm hitting the activity wall at the gym, dude. I'm like doing a lot of cardio and stuff, and you know, I could just like do circuits all over the place now. So I think once I get down, I lose like a couple more much to body fat in the teens, or even less, and then I'll start taking up dancing.
Do some tango. Dun, 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 dun.
Tango. Yeah, anything with balance, anything with like...
Tango looks hard. Like, I danced, you know, like merengue or salsa, but like, when I saw tango, I was like, no freaking way. That looks...
But you're right about martial arts. It's expensive, dude. And shit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's the only reason, you know. If it was free, definitely. I think it should be like a requirement for like grade school to high school students.
Yeah, interesting. And then I was telling you about that yoga, that hot yoga.
You know, there's a patent on that, you know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How many was worth it?
On hot yoga?
On hot yoga.
What is hot yoga?
Tell a friend.
It's just yoga in a hot room, sweating. That's all it is.
And okay.
Yeah, and there's a whole legal battle, you know, with the guy who done it. It's a mess. But I never tried hot yoga. I don't know if that's necessary.
How good your flexibility?
And they're
Pretty
trying to
good.
get a patent on hot yoga?
Pretty good. I'm very flexible.
That's good, dude. It's good because when you get older, if you didn't, you know, your flexibility, gotta keep it going.
Exactly. I feel stronger actually being more flexible. I never like to be stiff, you know. I could still run. I could still do a lot of things that I used to do 20 years ago.
Cool. You ever seen the foam roller?
The foam roller?
Yeah, it's this long roller that they have. It's like maybe 6 inches wide. And
Sounds
it's
like a
about-
torture device.
Dude, it is. You know, if you type in foam roller on YouTube, it's like, have you heard of something called myofascial release?
That sounds very disgusting.
Well, what happens is your muscles tighten up, and that you have to like roll them out, you know, so they're supple.
That sounds insane.
Dude, look up foam roller. It's like a rage, dude. Dude, you look it up.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
lying.
I'm trying to look it up now.
I'm trying to
Foam
stick to
roller.
Star Wars today. It's May 4th, which I didn't even know.
Okay, so like when you go get a back massage, what are you looking for?
Oh, I'm gonna get one tomorrow.
Oh, cool. How much?
Free, of
Free.
course.
Awesome.
Free.
Yes. And there better not be no dude either.
Oh God, that's the best part.
All right, but it depends. It depends. I shouldn't
Can
say.
you,
No, you know, because I think
Do you hear me? Because I think I locked up.
No, I can hear you.
no, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, go ahead. I mean, is it at a pro shop or a friend or what?
No, it's at a gym. They actually, you know, they actually called me, asked me
Cool.
for, and they was like, you know, you want a massage and things. I was like, of course I want a damn massage.
Okay, is it like head to
He
toe?
sounds like a
full
stalker. Somebody's stalking Frank. Hey,
It's
you
like,
want a free massage?
so we got a free massage, you know, and I was like, hell yeah.
Come in the room.
Well, when you join
Uh,
a gym, Brojo, they send you all kinds of promos and workshops. I get them all the time in the email.
I want a Russian chick.
A big one.
Strong, yeah, like a strong
But
hands, you know.
Frank, is it like head to toe, full body, or is it just your
I have
back?
no clue. It better not be no bullshit either, man. I'll be very disappointed in some little petite girl. And
Okay, well, ask her.
It's
Ask her
an
about
Asian girl.
myofascial relief.
no, she'll smack me, dude.
No, dude, because that's like
Bio what?
Bio smack.
myofascial. Anyway, you know what a
Myofascial.
kinesiologist is?
It sounds like mayonnaise release in face.
Oh,
Dude, you got to get disciplined, dude. You're really all over the place.
Uh,
Dude, anyway,
sounds
you
like
know
a
what a
technical word
kinesiologist
for
is?
happy ending.
Frank, you know what a kinesiologist is?
I heard of it.
It's a muscle specialist, right?
Oh, okay.
It's like an advanced massage therapist. Anyway, so
Wow. Okay, I'm
they
learning.
have to
I'm
like make
learning.
sure your muscles are in order. Well, you ever been to a chiropractor?
Yes, I've been to a chiropractor once.
So what'd you think? Was it worth it?
Not really. I think I should have just went to a physical therapist.
Or got a good massage, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Even a massage therapist or something. I didn't think I needed all that.
What about acupuncture?
Never tried it. No, I don't know about sticking needles. I know it doesn't hurt.
Chakras,
I never got into that.
pressure points?
Pressure points, yeah, but but I never tried those things like massage and things of that nature. No, never actually.
I've done
Never.
chiropractor. I felt some relief when I did it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think your resting heart rate is, Frank?
Resting heart rate.
Right. Probably over 100, right?
No, less than that. Maybe like 70.
How about
Like,
you, bro, Joe? Is it that low?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like 70. I could get,
Dude, one of these days you're going to get like a numb feeling up one arm and you're going to get pounding on your chest and saying, what the hell's going on? Right?
God forbid, please.
Dude, gotta start taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I think health is most important, when it comes in the field of psychology, health is primary. Because if you're eating shitty foods, you're going to be thinking shitty thoughts.
Dude, I've seen so much, I mean, I just beyond myself with this gainer community.
Didn't know there was
Gamer, you see,
gamer or gainer.
Gainer. These people that want to get fat on purpose, man, it's just fuck.
oh, there's people that actually want to do that on purpose.
Yeah, we got one right here in our community. Yeah.
Wow.
But is there a whole community of these people? What about these people? I've heard of one. I'm not gonna. Let's not mention names, but I've only heard of one.
Yeah,
I thought this was an individualistic thing. Supposedly, there's a whole community out there.
yeah, there's a whole community that support this sort of activity, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have their meeting, and they have their meetings every day at McDonald's, right?
All right. So, what is the purpose for them to gain this weight?
It's a part and parcel of their sexuality.
No, that's even weirder. All right.
Okay, yes.
I thought they were doing this for insurance reasons or some shit, but you're talking about.
They are aroused by being super fat and having contact with super fat people.
Wow.
Fat fetish.
A fat cult,
A
Brojo.
fetish.
So there's no like community of skinny people that are really into fat people, but they like.
Yes, they're chubby chasers. They're like
Chubby
encourage
chasers.
that sort of behavior.
I'm so glad I'm into Star Wars.
So
No,
these
really.
are they the polar opposites of the anorexics? I guess.
I just, there's so many, what do you say, opposites, contradictions to that sort of lifestyle. It's just doesn't
Everything
make
is
sense.
opposites.
I don't know. People do funny things, huh, Frank?
Yeah. People are very funny. That's what makes it so interesting.
Mm.
So, guys, I got to get going, but yeah, it was
Cool.
nice chatting with you.
That was lovely. It was love talking to you, Frank. Have
Thanks
a good
for
week,
dropping
dude.
by, Frank.
No problem, man. All right,
May the
peace out,
fourth
guys.
be with you.
May the fourth be with you.
That was nice of him to drop by.
Oh yeah, I love hearing Frank. I'm just looking through all my memes here for more Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a ton of them out there today. What else is going on in the news today? Didn't the Prince William and his wife have a baby?
Yeah, I haven't been following that. Good for them, huh?
Good for them. Heir to the throne.
I mean, the only thing I just listen to like the local news and the weather. I'm really not into national stuff. Oh, dude. The
Today's gonna be
gym
beautiful
shit. My
day.
life is too simple, painfully simple at this point. Is it getting summer slowly? So like,
Painfully simple.
well, yeah, and people ask me stuff and I don't know. Like, do you know much about pregnant women, like how they can move about and stuff like that? I tell them to drink water and walk around. You know, walking is good for when you're pregnant.
I'm sure walking is good no matter what your condition.
But lots of walking, you know, because pregnant women tend to keep sedentary. Hell yeah. Just give them a lot of love. No, let me see what else is interesting. Well, you got a big week planned?
Not really. No.
Did you see Patrick's Hangout? I listened to it last night.
No, I was not in Hangouts over the weekend.
Patrick's Science Hangout. He had one finally. I said it went really well.
Yeah, he's trying to do them like every Sunday, right?
Yeah, he's trying. I'm
Did he
glad
have
he's
any,
doing something.
Yeah. Well, what was the topic?
Oh, he did his, you know, what's it called? Sun screening or whatever, you know, showing the sun projecting on a piece of paper.
Okay. Can you elaborate?
That, you know, studies the sun. I think it's really good.
You try to get some sun?
Who, me? Oh, yeah, I went
Yeah.
out. It's really funny because, like, I was in a daze, I guess, after a workout, and I was at the, you know, Walgreens down the street, and this guy
Mhm.
says, yeah, that's a good deal on the nut. And I looked up, it was a guy from the gym, right? And I was like, God, man, he snuck up on me. I didn't even see him. He was saying he was out going out mountain biking. I said, oh, dude, bring your sunscreen. Fuck. There's a lot of construction behind my house.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, people going out doing activities. I went running yesterday, so you know, it's a good time. Summer's
Yeah.
coming.
Today's about 80 today. I think it's a good day. I got to do some yard work today, so that's how. Weather getting warmer is how I get my exercise. Definitely doing the yard work.
Yeah, constructive.
Yeah.
You got a lot of land, right?
Oh, about an acre, not much at all.
Shit, yeah, a whole acre of yard work. Holy cow.
Pick up the branches, mow the lawn, do the weed whacking.
All yourself? Does anybody help you?
Most of the time, it's I'm out doing it myself. Yeah,
Hmm.
you know, or I'll mow and then my wife, you know, she'll come out, she'll rake.
You know, just so it's not like a one-man job. That's a lot, an acre.
Most of it could be done with a riding mower anyway.
Are you gonna buy one?
I have one.
Oh, you have one. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, a couple of summers ago, God, I never. Oh man, this fucking thing wouldn't work, and I had to. I took out the push mower,
Right.
and that was not fun.
Oh, I
Push
can
mower in the
imagine.
middle of August. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That was a backbreaker.
Oh yeah. But
So what do you think of
what's most rewarding is after you're finally done, you just get to chill. I have a nice cold Heineken,
yeah, kick back. You owe yourself.
kick back, enjoy the sun, just enjoy the fruits of my labor.
So what do you think of Frank and all his yoga, Sufism, meditation?
I love Frank.
So you ever gonna go that way? Start, getting into Zen and meditate?
I am there.
Oh yeah, so you meditate every day?
Uh, no, not every day. Every
What's the
couple
most
every week.
important thing? Just meditating?
I just like to be stillness, being still. I think meditation could be at any moment. It's not, I think you get this idea that you have to sit in certain position and hands out, stuff like that.
Right.
I don't think it necessarily has to be that. You want to be comfortable when you're meditating. I couldn't be comfortable like that. My legs crossed for too long of a time.
You're supposed to keep your spine in alignment.
Hmm.
That's like when they sit that way, lotus position. Keep the posture. So your wife into it too? Meditation?
But she prays.
Oh, she prays. She don't meditate. All right.
Prays, meditates, worships. She's a Christian woman.
And then they got this thing called Tai Chi. You ever tried that?
Not formally, no.
It's good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. Not formally, but I will be outside. I'll be by my creek, and I'll do like stretches and breathing and just stretch out the whole body.
Then you just got running, hiking, swimming.
I never got into running.
No. So
Dancing. I like dancing.
Dancing. Any sort of like, high metabolic exercise. Ain't it funny? I mean, these gainers, it's like everything is 180. It's like a bizarro philosophy, huh?
It is quite bizarre.
It's sort of like if they want to eat for the sake of eating, they should try to build muscle because that will allow them to eat more, to burn off more, But they don't want to do that. They just want to get fat.
But do you find yourself on the other side, the other extreme? Can you be a health nut? Is it too crazy to be fanatical on that end too?
All that, to me, health nut is just saying not surrendering, because our society is like sort of predicated on like killing yourself on overindulgence. It's like you don't have to surrender to like, eating a bunch of terrible food just because somebody tells you to, doing a lot of terrible, health decisions because somebody tells you to, drinking, taking pills.
Definitely an over-medicated society. I'm not on any prescription drugs at all. I try avoiding. I have to be in pain to take a prescription. Just, I have to be in a lot of pain.
But the thing is, Brojo, the second you question their position, they're totally offended. You know what I mean? They're so insecure in their. It is a religion. It's a cult.
Gainers? The gainers you talking about?
Yeah, the gainers. I could barely hear you.
That's clipped away from my. How about now?
A little better.
I guess I gotta get near my keyboard.
Yeah, it's
Is
a cult.
better?
Dude. Yeah, this is better.
Okay. I don't know if it's a cult. We're talking, you know, we're talking about one person and the same person. I don't know. I'm not seeing this whole community. I don't
Dude,
know. I didn't go
go to
look up
YouTube, type in-
gamers.com or anything like that.
go to YouTube, type in fat acceptance gainer community, morbid obesity, and you'll just see all these video after video after video of people talking up getting fat.
Yeah. I'm sure I can punch in anything in YouTube.
And mixed amongst them are all the videos of, you know, all the health issues and people that have to have people clean them, you know, and stuff because they're too fat to clean themselves.
Well, you know, one day reality's going to smack them in the face, right? Unfortunately. You can't be so overweight that without some kind of health consequences.
True.
And some apparently they're aware of the consequences. Apparently, well, you know, how could you not be?
It's called willful ignorance. Oh, well, bro, Joe, I'm going to gym prep, but yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. I'm going to go on and get some stuff done. Enjoy the day.
Happy Star Wars Day, dude.
You too, man. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, so that'll be a blowout.
Cinco de Mayo. Break out with the tequila.
I haven't drank since January. All right, dude. Take care.
All right. Have a good day.